Welcome to this video where we are going to talk about the money and how do I get paid as a freelancer. Yeah, a lot of people are very interested with this topic. So ito na, no? Let's talk about pera. How do I get the money out of this? All right, so let's go ahead and begin. Let me move myself. Right. If you will be working in a platform-based or marketplace such as Upwork, Fiverr, yeah, mga ganyan, the client will start the contract, okay? And they will review your work. So, it depends on your contract. Let's say, for example, if you have a weekly contract at the end of the week, you will have like a journal and they will review the work that you have. If you have um, let's say a logo design or you created an ebook for them, you will submit that first revision, and if they approve of it, then they will release the money. If they need some more revisions, then they will uh, give it back to you, and then some editing and all that until they approve. So, depende din sa anyway, we will talk about this on the other videos about the revisions, like how many times do you need to revise before they approve, something like that. So, it could be per project, it could be a weekly basis, monthly review or anything. So, it's totally um, it varies from one project to another, but once they're okay with that, once they think that it's good, your work has been approved, they will release the funds to the marketplace. Remember, we are talking about marketplace here, not a direct hire from client to client. um, so they will get the funds to the marketplace, and then the marketplace will release the funds to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you an example of this one. This is me when I hired someone in Fiverr. So this is going to be like the timeline of the work itself. So I placed the order. This is me as a client. I'm looking for someone to do something for me, and then I give them the requirements. These are what I needed to be done. Ganyan. And then I clicked on your order has started, and then the delivery date was this blah 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 blah. So this is in Fiverr. Yan. So like I said, this can be a one-time contract, a long-term, weekly review, depending on how you and the client agreed on. So marketplaces have their own sort of screen capture or place where you can submit your finished work for the client to review your output. So yon, you can if it's a very big file, probably Dropbox or Google Drive is a way to put your projects, something like that. And then the client can provide their feedback based on what you did and have some revisions and approve of your output in one go. Ayan. So this is what happened when I approved of the project. So back in September, di ba, I placed an order in Fiverr, and then once it's done, the freelancer or you will tag it as completed, and then I reviewed the contract. I reviewed everything. If it's everything that according to what I want, and it's good. I mean, okay na, pasado na sa akin yun. And then I will complete also on my end, and then you will be leaving a feedback to the freelancer, and then the freelancer will also leave a feedback to you. In Upwork, it's the parang it's a mirror feedback. You cannot see the feedback of the client unless you also leave a feedback. So halimbawa, um, the client left you one star feedback. um, you will not be able to see that yet kasi what you're gonna do is parang babalikan mo siya, 'di ba? Like, why did you give me one star feedback? Oh, ako din magbibigay din ako ng one star feedback, ganyan. So it's like a mirror effect that you will not be able to see it yet until you also provide something to the client, something like that. Okay? And also, you will see here that the order is complete. If you need to contact the seller or the freelancer in this case, uh, you can go to the inbox, something like that. And then I release the money here up front. tapos parang naka-hold lang siya kay Fiverr, and then Fiverr release the money to the freelancer after the work is completed. Excuse me. Now that you are in marketplace, what you're going to provide is how you can get the money is you provide your financial details to them. Like usually the freelancers must have, these are must haves, Payoneer or PayPal, and or okay, o kaya TransferWise. In online Filipino freelancers community, we are partnered with Payoneer. So if you would like to get um, extra bonuses coming from Payoneer, just let me know and you can use our affiliate link. You can also use PayPal or TransferWise, whatever you would like to use. But on our case in off community, we recommend PayPal. I'm sorry, Payoneer for that. But in my personal case as a freelancer, I have both. I have Payoneer and I also have PayPal. And then another option is that you can have a direct deposit. In Upwork, and also in Fiverr, I guess, you can have a direct deposit to your bank account. So if you don't want to go through any of these three platforms like direct deposit, but you have to also check on every platform, like the number of days that they will transfer the money to you, because I know that for Payoneer it's instant. So you can go ahead and check, and we will probably have a separate discussion on that on our community. So, but to answer your question, like how can I get paid as a freelancer? You can get these. Okay, so Payoneer, PayPal, or TransferWise, or the equivalent of that. You can also have a direct deposit to your BDO, BPI Union Bank, or whatever account. Gcash. Gcash, my friends, is not a very good um, way in order for us to save money. I know that we use Gcash in the Philippines to have transaction and to pay bills and all that. It's very crucial. I have Gcash. I use Gcash all the time. Pero if you are really having like a lot of money in freelancing, like probably six figures or that, you have to take your freelancing career very seriously. So you should have a bank account. Okay, so I know I get these questions a lot of time. There are Filipinos who are starting, but they don't have a bank account just yet. This is business, and if you mean business, and especially if you will be registering for BIR or taxes and all that in the future, you must have a bank account. Okay, so as early as now, find a bank account that you prefer, submit, have IDs and all that, and process it. Okay, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then you can have Payoneer and PayPal as well. Please register on that. Those are very important. Now, if you are doing this on your own, walang marketplace na involved, you can always invoice your clients. Okay, the one thing that I could recommend is always have a PayPal business. This is a separate from the personal account, so you can have a PayPal personal, and you can have PayPal business. A lot of clients are very familiar with PayPal naman, so that they can invoice you into that as well. So there's an invoicing that you can do in PayPal. You can also use the app called Square. So just go ahead and Google that, or any invoicing software for that matter. Another tip that I can give to you, if you are doing this on your own without any marketplace, you should have a 50% upfront payment from the client and 50% upon completion. Don't allow that after you have given everything, that's the only time that you will be paid, because there are so many scammers out there, and so many. I'm not saying that your client will be a scammer, but there are so many experiences as well from people that they gave everything. They had sleepless nights, and that at the end of it all, um, the client can just block you. Remember that this is online, and when we're doing international transactions with other people, they are not bound by our labor codes or dole. So walang habol yung Philippine court there. Even if you sue them, or even if you find them or whatever, you cannot, because they can just easily block you and run away. So my advice is that 50% upfront payment agad. Kung hindi sila pumayag, let them know that you are a business, you are a very serious business, and that, well, it's a risk that they have to take. Okay? Kesa naman 100% upon completion, and then you did all the work and then nawala si client. That's even more painful. Okay? So always cover your bases like this, and always request for that upfront payment by using the PayPal invoicing. Okay? And usually clients would agree with this. They're very familiar with this naman, and usually they will agree kasi they know that they're doing business, and if they mean well, then they're good. Okay, so don't worry about this. So always get something before you begin your task. And also, in reverse to that, as a good freelancer as well, don't run away from your clients. If you, for example, have already gotten 50% of the money, don't just block your clients, please, because you are representing our country, you are representing the Philippines. And at the end of the day, when you walk away from these clients and you are the scammer pala, they will not remember you as this person. They will remember you as a Filipino. Okay, so that Filipino scammed me. They will forget you. They will forget your name or your location. They only remember your nationality. So raise the Philippine flag really well and represent us well in the international community. Okay, promise. So yeah. So in summary, getting paid via marketplace is actually better for beginners because it gives you extra security. Like I said, the clients will release the funds to the marketplace. Ibig sabihin, the marketplace has like a responsibility for you as well. If they walk away, if the clients walk away, the marketplace can go after them and block them in the marketplace, and like hindi na sila makakaulit or something like that. They can mediate in your behalf. That's the beauty of having a marketplace for beginners, especially kung hindi mo pa kabisado yung galawan sa freelancing industry. Okay? And if you are on your own, always get some deposit before you start the job. Now, that is all for this video. Let's get deeper in the parts of the topics that we will get to in order for you to get your clients. I'll see you on the next video.